Hey team, we are just down the block from the job I showed you yesterday, and these are clients we just did a patio for with the two bears, if you remember, and they noticed we were in the area again, and they asked us if we could fix this little portion here and then also pour a little sidewalk on top of their existing concrete. So they have water sloping issues and they didn't want to rip anything out. They just wanted to do a quick job, go over top. And I said, sure, no problem. It's nice and thick. It's about 6 to 7 inches thick. So I wouldn't want to do a thinner topping over something like this. It's probably just going to crack and break. But because it's so thick, I think it's going to be super strong. And a rule of thumb is that it's only as good as the subgrade below. So I think it's nice and strong. Yes, it did sink a bit, but we're going to go over it and fix the slopes. So these are called kerf cuts, and these are basically stress relieving cuts on either the back or the front, depending which way you're bending the lumber. And this is 3/8 of an inch plywood that we rip down into strips. And so by adding those cuts in there, it allows it to flex and not break. Now I do this because I prefer lumber like spruce versus bendy board or hardboard, as people call it, because it's more forgiving. It creates a nicer, more natural curve. The bendy board, if it gets wet, it's going to warp. It doesn't take the retarder as good. This is going to be an exposed sidewalk with exposed faces. So we did have to use some of that bendy board around this radius here because it was a little too sharp. So we used 1/8 inch hardboard and we did 4 rows. Now the trick of this stuff is drywall screws. Drywall screws have threads, like the screw threading goes right to the hilt. Like there's no smooth spots like you'd see on a deck screw or a framing screw. So it's very good for sucking that formwork where you need it to go, and it stays in place really nice. These things, I call them cleats, and we actually have to drill into the driveway here to attach these cleats because there's really no other way to keep it straight. We'll pop that form off so that we can wheelbarrow past it, and then we'll attach it at the very end when we're ready. So those boards are treated that I put up against the stair there, and we did have to do a bit of trimming, but it's going to leave a nice square edge. If they ever have to rip those stairs out, they can pull those treated boards out too and rebuild the stairs as needed. And some guys may do this differently. I heard some comments about guys adding sand on top of the concrete or whatever, but man, I think this is going to be pretty strong. This is 6 inches thick. We got rebar. I punched a couple dowels into the sidewalk there. We're going to chair it up, and we're going to pour this one at the same time as we're pouring that other sidewalk that we prepped yesterday. So we're going to patch that little guy into